All right. Um, yeah, I'm doing another one of these this week. Uh, it has been a whole week. It is now Thursday, uh, the 28th of January 2021. And I'm going to play some Medieval 2 Total War for you guys. Because it's a game that I know pretty well. And it's a game that I kind of like. So, yeah, I just hope that I can kind of get through this without any problems because this game is really hard to record, actually, and I really kind of want to play it. So I'm just trying to make sure all the settings are right for recording. Um, just making sure the unit sizes are right, and then we can just start playing the game because I don't want to just so I don't have to deal with anything. Okay, I hope that it's not going to freak out because this game loves to freak out. Okay, and you know what? The scrolling is correct too, which is just wonderful. Aladia. Okay, all right. Yeah, so Medieval 2 is a kind of RTS strategy game that was released in like mid 2000s, mid to late 2000s, and it's pretty fun, and I like it. I've been playing it for a really long time. I'm a pretty long time Total War fan. Kind of think the new ones are shit, but you know what? That's just kind of how these things go. So yeah, so sorry if I'm going like really fast for you guys. I have played this already before and the game just was not cooperating. So I have elected, this is the third attempt at doing this, which kind of sucks, but it really is not that bad considering how it could be. So I'm just going to try to, play the game, enjoy myself, and not worry too much about the little things. So we're just going to have a battle right away. Yeah. So my week has honestly been pretty shit. It's been a pretty bad week. It's been a week that's so bad, actually, that I ran out of that fancy coffee I was drinking last week. So I actually just finished that off this tonight. So I only have myself to blame. I am the only one in the house that drinks coffee. So it is only my unrestrained caffeine addiction that caused what happened. So yeah, I now have new coffee that is actually espresso. I did not know it was espresso when I bought it today, but it's fine. It's just strong. That's pretty much the only thing. I don't have like an espresso press or anything, so I'm not really just drinking straight espresso like you would drink coffee. But I am, drinking like very finely ground espresso. So it's very finely ground coffee. So it's just kind of like whatever. So yeah. Believe it or not, I am not bringing this game to you guys for its own virtues. I'm bringing it to you because I want to show next week a mod for this game that makes it into Lord of the Rings. And to give the mod its due credit, it is still being updated today. It is a very good mod. It's a little bit unstable, but you know what? We can work with that. And but it's a really excellent mod, And I just wanted to show it to you guys because I'm, you know, a lovely person and I like to share the things that I like to play. I will say that what was I gonna say? What will I say? Yeah, so I like the base game of this game a lot. Don't get me wrong, but the mod is just fantastic. And I wanted to show you guys what the base game looked like before showing the mod, because you know, I feel like you guys should know, you know, really what we're comparing the mod to, you know, what the mod was working with. So you guys are just gonna watch me kind of, you know, blitz through some battles and enjoy myself. So I think they actually use this town layout but retextured for the mod, now that I think about it. But yeah, it's a good mod. Like I said, good mod. So we can see here we have spear militia charging peasants. We'll just watch them fight and get shot. And then on this side we have more spear militia. Wait, what is this? Interesting. Okay. Oh, this is a weird control quirk there that I have now mastered. Yeah, I'm sure some of you are asking, the attentive among you have noticed that I am playing Russia. And you're probably asking, like, Josiah, why are you playing Russia? I thought you were going to play a Nazi country like the HRE or Denmark. And because I do like playing Denmark, even though it's like, you know, like epic Nordic countries that, you know, are constantly ruined by Nazis in communities. They just love to fetishize Vikings and German people generally, which is really depressing, actually, considering how many famous communists are German, including Karl Marx himself, the man, the myth, the legend. But I don't want to talk about, you know, politics and Nazis right now, but, you know, but they are always living rent-free in my head. So I'm playing Russia because just a couple days ago I started reading a book on Russia, that's, you know, that talks about Russia around this time period, and specifically how Russia dealt with the Mongols and how they kind of, you know, hung out together and played dice. That is not what happened. The Mongols did a lot of people believe that the Mongols did terrible things to Russia, and I don't think a lot of people are inclined to disagree with that. But the book is discussing how the Mongols might have affected Russia positively and negatively and positively, and kind of how they affected the political systems and culture and stuff. And it just really made me want to play Russia in a video game, so I'm playing Russia in this game for you guys, because, I don't know, because I want you guys to suffer through my intellectual slop. What is going on over here? I just kind of... Okay, I am attacking from all four sides. But yeah... You've also, the more astute among you, have also probably noticed that we are not playing by the grace of God. What's crazy is that this is the announcer for every faction, I think. I think every faction has an announcer that sounds like this guy, who's like vaguely ethnic. It's really funny. But back to Russia, because that's the important things in life, right? But yeah, and you might, again, the astute among you, or the people who have know a little bit about Russian history in this period, might be like, Josiah, in this time, Russia was known as Kievan Rus. And so why is the Russia faction starting in Novgorod, which is not Kiev? And you're right. it is really weird that this game starts Russia off in Novgorod. I mean, it's not weird. Novgorod was one of the more well-known, principalities in Russia that's from this time. It was a big one. But it definitely was like, a powerful city. But it was not the most powerful city or the most significant city. I don't want to get into a history lecture as much as I would love to. I love talking about history, as you guys know, and I can talk about it for hours and hours and hours. But I'll try to restrain myself. But the Kievan Rus at this time was highly fragmented, and there were a lot of different, principalities, a lot of different city-states that, had different goals and did civil war on each other because, what's more European than having civil wars, like, over and over again? It's the greatest tradition that's been passed down through the ages is having horrible, brutal civil wars. So the justification is that, southern Russia at this time is too chaotic or super chaotic, so they get to be rebels, while Novgorod, which is like this epic merchant city-state kind of deal, is, a playable nation because it is easily recognizable and also not Ukraine. So, yeah. So our goal is to go and invade this. My goal for this, and this probably won't be completed at the end of the session, but to go find Kiev, which I think is probably around here somewhere. And we're going to go find Kiev, and we're going to go invade it, and we're going to go, game ultra hard on the gamers in Kiev. But by then, we'll probably be, done forever. So, I can make this into a city or a castle. I do not have a castle yet. But cities do make... Let's just make it a fucking castle. Who cares? You can turn it into something else later. Okay, let's see. Let's build a port, because ports are important. That's a pun. I did not mean to make that a pun. I am sorry, everybody. I apologize. There is Lithuania, which is, epically represented by... rebels. That's the one problem I have with this game, is that everything is just represented by rebels. So, Russia is represented by rebels, and so there's a lot of like really interesting and complicated places that are just kind of get papered over and get turned into rebels. So, in reality, Novgorod is not, Russia. No one would... If you asked, like, a guy in the 12th century or in the 11th century, where is Russia? First of all, he would probably execute you for being a witch or something. But second of all, he would probably be like, oh, yeah, Russia, Rus, that's in the Ukraine. And you'd be like, that's not Russia, that's the Ukraine. And then you would get in a big fight, and then they would figure out you're from the future, and then they would kill you. But I forgot where I was going with that, but Novgorod, it's a pretty cool place. Cool city. Pretty sad that the Muscovites, the savage Muscovites, don't tell a Muscovite I said that they were savages, burned down the city and took its bell and sent it under the yoke and all that kind of stuff. But yeah. Yeah, so, Lord of the Rings mod. Cool mod, I think I've said that already. I think I will... Why is this... Oh, because I've got all these units selected that I shouldn't have selected. I don't think I'll link that in this video. I think I will... Maybe I'll link the Steam page for Medieval 2 Total War or something. Um, but I don't link. I'll link the mod in the mod video, and I'll also link the Discord for the mod, which I do not endorse anything in. I think that discourse or that Discord. If I was a high school teacher grading that Discord server, I would give it a 7. I would give it a C. It is an okay Discord server. It is not very good. It is not bad. It is just fine. Don't tell anyone I said that. I'm not like a, it's fine. It's a fine Discord server. It's full of people who are generally helpful, but sometimes can be kind of dickish. But what Discord server is not like that, like honestly. So, yeah. I have not really been playing many. Oh shit! My ram caught fire, so now I lose the siege. Oh, that's really upsetting. Shaking my fist. Well, that's, the first battle I'll lose this video, which I probably won't lose many. Oh, wait, that broke the siege? That's bullshit. That's bullshit. I'll just fucking reload the save. That's stupid. Okay. I forgot about that. It was like raining too, I think. It's kind of, again, bullshit. Stupid.
An honor, my lord.
Yes. How may I serve?
How may I serve? Yeah.
We march to our enemy's tomb. We await your order to move
Oh
in.
shit. Oh,
Leave your mercy behind, men. We shall show them none.
I'm thinking about.
We'll make them fear you.
I don't know. I might just auto-resolve it.
Our enemy's tomb.
Let's just auto-resolve it. See, I lost a lot more men than I really should have, but
Fear us now.
you know what? It's fine. We're just keeping.
To you as their lord.
We're really just keeping, pace with, what the hell is happening. Okay, we got Boyar, Sons, and Cossacks. Let's get the fucking Cossacks. Get roads, too, because roads are an important part of... Did that take one turn? Oh, that's so nice. In Divide and Conquer, the Lord of the Rings mod, roads are expensive as hell, and they take 4 turns to build. It's so painful to build roads.
Orders, my king.
It's awful, actually. Speed up these animations. Go fast, go fast! Okay, we gotta go establish diplomatic relations with Poland.
What do you require of me? Traveling.
Traveling.
Yes, my lord. Orders, my king. We shall not relent ever.
We shall not relent, ever! Is the border... No, okay. If I remember right, Ryazan should be at the gaming of those 2 rivers, but by gaming I mean... What the hell am I talking about? It should be in between the rivers. It should be close by. Do I care about any of these buildings? Let's just get the farms. God. Mustering Hall, kind of a crappy building. It's a garrison and... I don't think I can actually take that yet. Let's train more guys. Agents!
Ready to trade.
9, 5. Ugh. All these resources aren't worth shit! And I hate to keep comparing the base game to Divide and Conquer, which is actually infinitely better. But in Divide and Conquer, the resources are worth like hundreds of gold coins. So Yeah. What do we... So, kind of just, yeah. I did drink. Today I am like highly caffeinated. If you couldn't tell, I'm talking pretty fast, so you guys probably have already been keyed into the fact that I have drunk so much coffee. And, yeah. A lot of coffee consumed. A lot of coffee consumed. Kind of a lot of energy, a lot of coffee consumed. Yeah. Sorry, that was not coherent. I have drunk a lot of coffee today. And so I have a lot of energy. That is all. That is all I have to say. Oh my gosh, the garrison here is tiny. It's like 4 units.
Marching to battle with pride,
It's
Lord.
fucking
My lord, besieging seven.
besiege them.
God save.
An order.
Okay. An order!
Get marching. We march tomorrow.
We march tomorrow. Where is the city? The city. The city. Where is the city? That is place.
An honor, my lord.
Yes. Yes, Lord. Confronting the enemy. Maintaining the siege, my lord.
Just cruising along. Am I losing money every turn? No. Okay, good. I am kind of bleeding money, but it's only because I am building buildings. And yeah. Another important reason why I am playing Russia is I think Russia is supposed to be pretty similar to the country that I want to play in Divide and Conquer, the Lord of the Rings mod. You know, Russia is a country that is, I think, pretty skirmisher based. I have never actually played Russia in this mod. But I was just taken aback at the fucking amazing unit over here. Holy shit. I gotta go look at that again. Ranges. So we got peasant archers, and then at the fortress level, you get the dismounted dvor. And they get 11 missile attack, 11 melee attack, 15 defense. That's so good. Like, that's like amazing. Like, I think at the same tier, no, it's a different tier, but you know, the Druzhina that we looked at is like that, but without fucking archers. It's kind of crazy. Huh. Let's look at the stables, because the stables are really where... Oh yeah, look at all that cavalry we get. Whatever, we'll probably never see that, so just ignore that. Pretend it doesn't exist. Sorry, guys. Alright, let's just upgrade the castle there, and then let's move to
Moving into position.
another tiny garrison. But I think Poland will take it.
Ready to trade. We shall not relent ever.
Oh, there's Kiev.
You should
Hello,
fear us
Kiev.
coming, my enemy.
Oh, actually, it's a really big garrison. I should probably go find a different place to go bother.
Go there.
We can continue recruiting from this place, though, if I want. That's pretty cool.
Orders,
Probably
my king.
attack
Moving
Helsinki
to
now.
engage. To arms,
Yeah.
men. Gloria wins.
I think I said earlier that this week was kind of horrible. I have not been watching many movies this week. I've probably been consuming, and you guys are probably gonna like cringe a little bit when I say this. I've probably been consuming like at least 3 hours of Naruto a day, of Naruto Shippuden. I started watching Naruto over winter break because I didn't have anything better to do. I think I finished a good anime like Full Metal Alchemist. I finished Full Metal Alchemist, and I was like, yeah, I could keep watching anime. And so then I watched, started watching Naruto because I didn't know what else to do. And then now I'm on Shippuden. I'm like 100 episodes into Shippuden, which is a lot. And I feel kind of embarrassed about it, to be honest. I've always, when I was like a teenager, and especially when I was like, in my, mid to early teens, I was very anti-anime. I was like, anime, that's cringy, that's cringy. I've learned to accept that I actually kind of like anime, and that it's something that is kind of fun sometimes. I know not everyone feels that way. It's just something, I think it's just something that you gotta gotta take on a case-by-case basis. Yeah, so been watching a shit ton of Naruto, and just it's just fucking Naruto, dude. It's Naruto. I've been watching it with a friend of mine mostly. Very good time. He might watch this. That would be pretty cool if he watched it. If he watched this and he was like, did like the Wolf of Wall Street? No, what's that movie? The one with the Leonardo DiCaprio pointing at the screen. If he was like watching this and then he was like, wait, that's me. I'm the friend he watches Naruto with. But yeah, that'd be pretty cool. I think. Yeah. So. Yeah, watching a lot of like TV type stuff. Have not been watching so much movies. I did watch like last week, like immediately after I recorded the video, I went to watch the 2008 movie Speed Racer, and that movie was a fucking joy. I loved that movie. And you're like, Josiah, you're such a fucking man-child. You're like, you watch Naruto and you like kids movies from the early 2000s. And to that I say, maybe. But, if you watch Speed Racer and can come up with a criticism of it, other than that the CGI is god-awful, if you can come up with a criticism of it other than that, I'll concede that I'm a man-child. We'll put it like that, okay? But the CGI in that movie is literally like, it's like, I don't even know how to describe it. It's like watching the Power Rangers movie, like Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, but the movie has like legitimately funny writing. It's got the guy from The Big Lebowski. It's got the Vietnam. No, is he a Vietnam? Yeah, he's a Nam vet. It's got the Nam vet guy from The Big Lebowski, and he's just got like this great gravelly dad voice, and he's really good in that movie. They have like, of course, it's a kids movie from the mid 2000s. Of course, it has like the annoying kid sidekick that kids are supposed to relate to. But you know what? I actually thought the kid in that movie was not that annoying. He did make a couple fart jokes, which, generally regarded as annoying behavior. I hate fart jokes, for the record. Fart jokes are, like, horrible. They're just, like, it's just... There's no faster way to kill my mood than to make a fart joke. Like, that, like, all the momentum. Like, if someone came up to me right now and they just like, made like a horrible fart. They just like, what if I came up to you and then I put my butt in your face and then a big green stink cloud came up? I would be like, ha ha ha, and then internally I would be like, I wish we could just talk about something normal. That's kind of like the fart joke paradigm. Don't get me wrong. A well-timed, a well-placed fart joke is passable. I get other people think they're funny. Sometimes even I think they're funny. Sometimes I make fart jokes, right? And so I'm being a hypocrite right now. But I think in movies and stuff, I think in movies, a lot of the time, they just can't do fart jokes. I think Hollywood, get your hands off my butt. You're not funny. Don't make butt jokes. This is an official message from the, Prudes of America Association. But Hollywood fart jokes are just on a whole different level of, like, kill the mood, okay? And this kid, I think, did make a couple fart jokes. I think he made like a monkey poop joke too, because they have a pet monkey in Speed Racer, and the monkey was actually pretty cool. I kind of liked the monkey, but despite all of its like obvious flaws, like weird animal sidekick, annoying kid, bad CGI, the movie, I really enjoyed it. I let loose and I enjoyed Speed Racer 2008, made by the Winchowskis, the ones that made The Matrix. Those two, they the siblings. They really directed a true cinematic masterpiece. Definitely, I might take some flack for saying this, but you know what? The liberals, they're always trying to cancel me. They'll find a way to cancel me anyways if I don't say it. Speed Racer 2008 is more fun to watch than The Matrix, okay? Someone's going to yell at me for this opinion. I'm not going to take it. I'm not taking it. I said it before, but you might say Speed Racer's a bad movie. Fine, but it is a bad movie that is more fun to watch than The Matrix, or at least more fun to watch than The Matrix 2 or 3. This is my official opinion. I will not be taking questions at this time. Actually, fuck that. I am taking questions at this time. I will evangelize you. I will Speed Racer pill you. Okay? You understand me? I will Speed Racer pill you. You're gonna talk to me and you're gonna be like, I'll never like Speed Racer. And then I'm gonna talk to you and you're gonna be like, whoa, that movie's great. That's right. That's right. I have that power. What else have I been up to this week besides not watching movies and watching Naruto? I have played the Banner Saga games. I have played 2 of the Banner Saga games, Banner Saga 1 and Banner Saga 2. I don't know how many of you are familiar with the Banner Saga series. It's kind of like a story-based strategy fantasy game. Yeah, it's like choices, make choices. It's like if you took it's like if you took Fire Emblem and then mixed it with like The Walking Dead. Yeah, that's a great... Yeah, I can't believe I remembered what Fire Emblem was. I've never played Fire Emblem in my life, okay? I know a lot of people love Fire Emblem. I think it could be something that I do actually like, or that I would actually like, rather. But I've never tried it, and so I don't remember it very well. But, because... yeah, so... But, what was I going to say? Oh, yeah, Fire Emblem. So, it's just something that I don't remember super well. But the Banner Saga is a lot like Fire Emblem. Very story-driven. Very, very, strategy game. I might actually play the survival mode of it for this, one day, maybe after the Lord of the Rings one. But, so that'd be 2 weeks from now. But it's a really interesting game. I really like the gameplay of it. I think it's got some very interesting mechanics. I do think that with the choices, as a lot of story choice games kind of tend to be, I think there sometimes, you know, they were a little kind of shitty. They're kind of, you know, bullshit. You can kind of tell that someone was just sitting there and there was like, we got to make up some bullshit today, so the game, you know, has, you know, a sense of movement. Also, the story, especially once you get into the second game, is kind of confusing. So, I did play it with like a guide, and you know, it's again not a flawless game. It has a great soundtrack. Chef kiss, 10 out of 10. Very good soundtrack. Good gameplay, story. You know, even though it's like one of the main focuses, kind of flat, especially in the second game. If you were to pick it up, if I, you know, if my kind of mixed review here, and I would say I would recommend the game, especially if you're into strategy games. But if you pick it up and you've never played it before, the first time through, play it, just play the game, and if you make a shitty choice, reload the save. Just kind of like, don't feel bad about it. Just kind of like muddle your way through it, enjoy the game, whatever, okay? Your second time through, don't do that. Just get a guide, play the game with making all the right choices. Just get a guide. It's you know, the game will try to make you feel bad for, you know, being a bad leader, and it's just not worth it. I play the game because I love, you know, I like strategy, you know, I like, you know, I like to, you know, pretend that I'm, you know, General Ulysses S. Grant, you know, commanding the Union Army, and to conquer, you know, the South. So I don't really give a shit about, you know, the story and the Klansmen, and I mean I'm a very soft-hearted person. I really do give a shit about the Klansmen, and I feel really bad when they die. But what I really do play the game for is a cool Fire Emblem fighting system, and I you know, I like it a lot. So I yes. Okay, what am I? So this has got to be, yeah. So let's go try to find Ryazan, which I think is somewhere over here. I am nearly 40 minutes into this. I don't know what else to say. Why am I auto-managed? Don't auto-manage. I forgot to turn that off. That was stupid of me. Anyways. Yeah. The Banner Saga. Fun games. You know, decent fun. They've got kind of a fun fighting system, story kind of, but you know what? But it kind of gets to get away with it because I like them. So yeah. So I've just been the Banner Saga games. Those games are really short when you don't hem and haw about you know, like. When you don't like, oh man, what am I gonna do about the giant Varl people? You know, oh man, when you don't like hem and haw and you just press the button and you're just like, all right, we're gonna form the carts into a circle and we're gonna, you know, make sure that you know, that we're defending the people. There's no way they can take that town. I'm not scared of them. Where is Ryazan? It might be along this river. Oh, you know, it's over here. I know where it is. It's right here. Pretty sure anyways. You know, you're allowed to smack me if I'm wrong. But I'm not wrong, okay? I'm right. I'm always right. But, anyways.
We go no further.
Yeah, it's a good game. It's got fun stuff going on in it. 4 units, huh?
My lord.
Why is Novgorod rioting? Oh, it's because I'm taxing them too much. No taxation without representation. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I really blitzed through those games. I think I beat both of them in the span of about a week.
Move out.
Which is, I don't think that's particularly impressive, but it's, you know, I think the first time I played through them, it took me like,
My lord.
you know, probably a month to like each, because I was like always
Yes, lord.
doubting myself and being like, I don't know what to do. But when you don't give a shit, or when you have a guide, it doesn't, you know, you just, you know, you blitz through the game, and you have fun with the combat, and kind of, you know, game. Oh, it is not there. Where is Ryazan? Maybe that's a different city. That's Chernigov. No, Chernigov is not over there. It might be over there, though. I don't know. Where is What region is this? Sarkle. What the fuck is a Sarkle? It's a fake news. That's what that is.
My lord. Orders, my king. If it is the fight you wish. Yes,
If it is the fight you wish, come with me. Yeah, go fuck yourself, asshole. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, I don't know what I'm actually going to do immediately after recording this video tonight. I might pester my friends to go see, you know, let's watch a movie. Let's watch a movie, guys. Let's watch Speed Racer again. That's going to be me. I'm going to be like, let's watch Speed Racer. Tomorrow morning, I will, probably be playing Dungeons and Dragons with a good friend of mine, and that's really exciting. So, because I will have extra Dungeons and Dragons this week than normal. I might actually. This is something, you know. If my DM is watching this video, I've kind of been thinking about recording the sessions, and while that might sound like a crazy idea, I think it could be fun to have the sessions recorded, and then we can, you know, like look back on them and with fun. But not for like, you know, clout or anything. Fuck clout. I'm not. See, the reason I keep these private is because I don't want random people to like watch my thoughts. I would like friends and maybe friends of friends to like go to like be like, you know, here's just a guy. I don't know. I actually don't understand what the purpose of these videos are. I think they're mostly for me, just for me to like rant and collect my thoughts on shit and just kind of like chill. But I do think, again, I think it could be fun to record the Dungeons and Dragons sessions and that kind of thing. I don't know. I'm really just racing from topic to topic, aren't I? It's because I've been eating and drinking a lot of caffeine. So.
Orders, my king. Men, march. We shall not relent ever.
We shall not relent ever.
Orders, my lord. Marching to battle with pride, lord.
Historically, Russia expanded, like, if I take the Ryazan region, the Kiev region, and then like a couple regions over here, that will be like the pinnacle of Russia's expansion in this time period. Oh, it will tell me where Ryazan is. It's over there. Crazy. Crazy. Like, if once you take Ryazan and then, like, maybe one more region, it'll be like, this is how far Russia got. Russia never took Riga in this time period, and they never took, Vilnius either. So it's kind of an interesting thing.
Yes.
But the regions are really close together and clustered. So, oh, I can just recruit more guys. I can look at all these guys I can recruit. That's crazy. Whatever. I'm just gonna recruit all these fucking dudes. But yeah. So
Orders, my king, my lord.
I don't even know. I'm just going like, so yeah, Poland. If you take this city, you can't do it. You can't do it. I'm telling you right now, you can't do it. If you can do it, if you've proven that you can do it, I will actually murder you. I will crazy murder you. In fact,
We march to our enemies' doom.
your people will never know peace because I'll be crazy murdering them all the time. Actually, oh dude, it's gonna take forever. Man, why are there no roads here? These regions are fucking massive. Like, look how small, like, you know... I mean, like, in... I don't even know, like, an example. Like, okay, England, okay? This is a region, like, just down here. There's a region up here. Wales has its own region. Northumbria has its own region. Scotland has 2 regions. Ireland has its own region. Okay. This is the area of the entire British Isles, and it's one region, and the British Isles have like 5, and there's only like 2 nations that that are in the British Isles, and you know, this one might get me in trouble, but I don't think Scotland should be a nation in medieval to total war. I think you could put another country in and. Probably like I don't know, like a Middle Eastern country or something, and it would be, you know, better. So are they just gonna siege it out? What are they doing? Oh, also we love Russian slavery. So based.
Forward.
Yeah, there's no way they're gonna get that.
An order. Leave your mercy behind, men. We shall show them.
We'll just wait. We have a lot of cavalry in this army, so we're just gonna wait them out. Let's just bring.
My king, my lord. Men, march. Orders, my lord.
But in this army, it's just a bunch of fucking
Marching to battle with
peasants.
pride, lord.
So. I'm just looking at these guys. Fiendish stakes. This battle might be a little bit more than I bargained for, but you know what? I'll take them on. You know, I'll just go bam, 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 bam. You know, really just own them. I think after this battle, it seems like a good stopping point. I don't really have a lot more to talk about, so yeah, I'm kind of losing energy. Well, I think losing energy is probably not the right idea. I'm losing the will to continue, so it's probably just would be best to end it after this battle, and then yeah, because I don't really have anything, like, this week has been a bad week. I'm not gonna bullshit about that. It has not been a good week for me, but I don't want to talk about bad stuff in these, because you know, I can talk about bad stuff whenever the fuck I want. I can only, you know, talking about good stuff, reminiscing on the things that make life sweet. You know, that's not something you get to do every day, and I think that's really what this should be for. It should be about, you know, a positive attitude, you know, just kind of vibing, having good vibes, that sort of thing. It should not be like, oh my god, I can't believe Donald J. Trump did something so crazy and stupid. Even though Trump's not president anymore. so I can't, I don't even know what he could do that would attract my attention. But but you get what I mean. It's not for it's not. What is going on? Oh, they're coming out. It's not. That's not why I'm here. So these are for talking about what I've been doing and like fun stuff. So and playing games that are that are good and fun to play. So we're just gonna sit here and we're just gonna fucking wait to win this melee fight, because we'll win, and we'll win probably pretty handily. So our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy. Let's not shoot at these guys, because this will be friendly fire. Okay, so while we're kind of in the explicit ending phase of the video, I will talk about next video. So as I said earlier in the video, but you guys might not be paying attention. I know you guys have the attention spans of like mice. That is, lovingly like cute mice, like little baby mice that like nibble off your finger. Not really. I'm joking. You guys know I'm joking, but I don't. I can't I don't even know if anyone's gonna make it to the end of this video. But I'm joking. I can't really tell your reactions, so I shouldn't really like make jokes that are like at your expense. But because I can't judge your reactions and tell if I'm being funny or not. But I do appreciate you guys, as much as I say mean things. I do appreciate you guys. You guys are one of the sweet things in my life. You guys are pretty cool. So, but, I just, in case you guys aren't, don't remember, just a quick reminder, I will be playing a mod for this game next week. I should be playing, if all goes well. I'll be playing a mod for this game next week that is about Lord of the Rings. And the mod changes many things about the game, but I think overall makes it a lot better. And I wanted to show you guys the base game of this because I wanted to show you how the mod changed it. Playing Russia has been an interesting little experience. Honestly, we have not gotten to see a lot of what makes them different than other countries. We've only gotten to see these archer cavalry guys, pretty much. Everything else about their roster has been pretty much the same, other than they get like an obscene amount of archers. They get a shit ton of archers. But I like archers, so I'm pretty pro archer, we'll say. Yeah, they kind of remind me of a faction in Divide and Conquer who we will not play as, but maybe we will play as one day. They remind me of the faction Dale, like from The Hobbit, like from in the Lord of the Rings mod. And I will actually, I'll make a note to show them off when I play through the mod. But Dale is for those of you not in the loop, Dale is an archer faction. They get lots of archers in the mod. They get lots of archers like in the books too. They're like an archer-based kind of, I don't want to say society, but just militarily they have a lot of archers. So just interesting kind of parallels. Oh yeah, in the next video as well is I'm going to the faction that I want to play in the next video in the mod is called Enedwaith. And it is not something that Tolkien mentions explicitly. I'm sure if you look them up, you can find them, and you can see what, like, literally everything that Tolkien has ever written about them, which is like that they are barbarous fisher. They're like a fairly numerous and barbarous fisher folk. I think that is like pretty much the extent of what he's written about Ened Waith. But besides that, but the mod has turned them into like a really fleshed out, interesting Javelin faction in Divide and Conquer, and they're fun to play, and I like them quite a bit. So yeah, they're really fun to play. They're my favorite faction in that mod. I have played a lot of other factions. I've played a lot of Dale and Bree and the Northern Dunedain. Actually, I haven't played as much of the Northern Dunedain and Bree as I've played of Dale, but I played by far the most in that mod of Ened Waith, because I like their kind of aesthetic. But Ened Waith is, yeah, so I'll be playing Ened Waith, and they're getting, in the next update for the mod, which will come at some undisclosed point in the future. My current guess is in maybe the summer of this year. They will be getting reworked into, they'll just be getting a lot, I already think the faction is pretty cool, but they will be getting a lot cooler. They'll be getting a lot more new content, and so I kind of just wanted to record what they were like before, and I wanted to record, you know, I kind of wanted to just share my love of video games and stuff. So, yeah. I will link in the description to the next video, as I said earlier, a link to the mod. It actually just might be a link to the mod's Discord server, because I'll just pitch the mod in the description, but I don't think they're actually allowed to post the mod on like ModDB or whatever, like whatever modding website they were using before. But I don't think they're actually allowed to post it there anymore, because they're using like content from other mods or something. I don't remember. It's like literally a nothing. Like, because the mod is actually, well, it's a mod. It's just a mod right now. But it started off as a sub mod for a different Lord of the Rings mod, but that Lord of the Rings mod has not been in development for probably like 8 years. So for long enough that I think using content from it doesn't really matter, and as long as you give credit, which they definitely do. But they can't use the website they used to use, so I think they only do downloads from the Discord server now, which is totally fine. It's kind of makes it harder to get a hold of the mod, but it's just like whatever. I will link the Discord server or where you can get to the Discord server in the description of the next video, and I will, in this video, I think I don't know, you guys can find Medieval 2 Total War for yourself. It's on Steam. Just look it up. You guys aren't children. I trust you know how to spell medieval. Even if you didn't, I think the thing would correct you. So, yeah, if you want to pick this game up, you know, I recommend it. I will never... The multiplayer for this game I don't think works anymore. But you can talk about it and be like, whoa, oh my gosh, England, they have cool longbowmen. And then I'll be like, yes, they do have cool longbowmen. Let me give you a book recommendation about that. Yeah, I like to talk about medieval history, and this is like a kind of a fun little medieval history game, and I like to play it and have fun. So, yeah. We're reaching an hour right now. I've picked up Steam a little bit. I do feel a little bit better, but an hour is like kind of the maximum length I want to make these. But, yeah, so... And this battle is taking forever. They are putting up a lot of, like, resistance. How did I get that to work before? Oh, here we go. Okay. They're putting up, like, pretty fucking tough resistance right now. I might just send in some of my archers as, like, melee units. But they are just fucking... really just... You know, I've charged my cavalry in, like, a lot. And they're just fucking enduring. It's pretty crazy if you ask me. Pretty crazy if you ask me. But I guess that's kind of like medieval Lithuania, right? They just were fucking, you know, tanks. They did fight the Russians pretty adamantly, pretty strongly. They did not like the Russians at all. So, and the Russia, you know, never conquered them, but also they never conquered Russia, and they did attempt. Both attempts were made. So, it's all fine. So, yeah. Keep an eye out for the next video next week, where I do not continue this campaign and instead campaign something else. Let's just do like a